additional undisclosed location. This is your host, Tanky, and today we are going to be playing a little game called Control. So, oh, um, if you've ever wondered what happens to child protagonists of like YA books um, when they grow up, this is basically what happens to them. Um, Jesse Faden is a um, um, Jesse Faden experienced some shit basically. Her brother Dylan got kidnapped by um, a secret shadowy group, and she's been trying to find him ever since. Oh, oops. I should bring up chat. Oh, you have no idea, Jesse. It is a remedy game, so. Oh, wait. Yep. We actually see the game. It's not the Green Mile she's referencing. Um, it's not the Green Mile. Shawshank Redemption. Shawshank Redemption. I've just been saying this. If she's talking to who I think she's talking to, we already know. She's. I always like doing this in third person games. Spin. When I was a kid, that's one of the things I like to do. Just spin around. Oh, you have to hold? Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issue reminder on the prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptop, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g., rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. Nope. Never mind. Oh, that just opened for me. So Control is kind of a horror game in some ways. Okay. Staffing expenditure summary in executive sector, quarter 2. Staffing, surveillance, redacted, data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor, office equipment costs, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheets, see page 5. For 5-year comparison charts, see page 9. Head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. Director Zachariah Trench. Oh, Director Zachariah Trench. It's creepy how they just open for me like that. Actually, let's see. Options. Display. Okay, I have no idea what that means. It's weird. Delays caused by shifts do not count towards overtime. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance. Book club. Wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Socks and ballerinas live at the oldest house. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around in the bureau copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects. Or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Wear access badges at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. For one to finish coffee pot makes a new one. Pneumatic tube check. I can't read that. Oh. Place your item in the canister. Add foam padding in top and bottom if you're sending in blood or other specimens in a glass tube. Check that the canister is properly locked. Place the locked canister in the tube. Check the location code for the destination and punch in the code and send the tube. Read and understand operator's manual. That's a weird thing. First aiders. Let's say hi and welcome some new people to the oldest house. Book club. Enjoy. Yeah, too small. I'm not reading that. I would if I could. Can't find your office? Watch your step. Rangers from security department. Oh. That's disappointingly low poly there. Federal Bureau of Control. Oh, attention, all redacted. Redacted, a shark in his, redacted, although secure, redacted, and permission to, redacted, the following basic protocol, redacted, shoot to kill, redacted, good luck. Yeah. How is anyone supposed to figure out what any of this means? Hello, as you should all know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 7.52 of the Employee's Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Let's work hard. His life is your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Copy, review, Friday, 1500. The Bureau, they've got their own newspaper. Wow. Hot tea. Okay. Oh, there's more than just him. this again. Oh, internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Wait, what? What? Visitor evaluations. Start with following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem blank, escort them into a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then blank immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So this is different, I think. Or maybe I just didn't see something. Wait. Huh, this is a weird place. Okay, already the geometry is making absolutely fuck all sense. Ooh. Scary. 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 I always like shows she's like 28, I think. Yeah, 28. There's no won't carry over, right? Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple breaches. Federal Bureau of Control. Reminder, already drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his, her country, regret, proud, pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. So Sachiko Shinozaki has moved to Alaska. Got it. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Director. Office rules of conduct. I read that. Please recycle. Shred. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week, I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Okay, someone's going a bit crazy with the paranoia. We are broadcasting from the pyramid over. Only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be processed. Only the director can bind. The service weapon and live/die. This is your ritual/challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one. Bubblegum Polaroid. All none of the above. These are concepts tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. Control the gun/house. Destroy the copy's targets. Become the position. Oh fuck, oh fuck. Service weapon regenerates ammunition when not in use. Destroy the copy's targets. Become the position. Haha. Enemies drop health elements when damaged. Collect health elements to restore health. We wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director. Okay, she's crazy. But oh, nothing's going to be safe ever again in this place. Oh, 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 I forgot how much destruction there is. Oh, I likey. Wait. Did it change to me? Oh, okay. Field research on uh, entity, Hiss corrupted security guard. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Is the shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. So much is expected from the director: the responsibility, the privilege. Service weapon. A containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description: pair utility. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows pair utilitarians to blank and to redacted. This object must only be bound by the individual seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted, though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. A popular hypothesis, redacted, in many forms throughout history, redacted, Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconsciousness, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. See Dr. Darling's presentation 11.1 for more details. Oh, I like Dr. Darling. Oop. A bit more literal than I'd like. What? Materials. Clearance level. Unrefined. Undefined reading. Cat 1 free executive. Okay. Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964. Oh, director Jesse Faden. Okay. Oh, where's the elevator? Oh, oh my god, I love this. I fucking love this. Oh my god, this is the game you play when you miss fear, but you can't play fear for some reason. Oh my god. Oh my god. Is this a mercy, or am I killing people who can possibly be saved? Oh. Oh, that's fun. Oh, this is just too fun. Oh, man. Oh, that's interesting. Can't really make out what they're saying. Oh! Oh, this is probably going to get me copyright striked. Well, that was, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised at, physical glitches in this place. It's canon, it's part of the story. Examination of paranatural topics, urban legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered material, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetype. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our bureau made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted, though two punctures on the neck. Or at least that's what I'm guessing. These details, living in the minds of so many, have been given the strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493 64 6942 for full report. Wait, who was that? Compiled by Emily Pope, research specialist, Paul Labronte, and Lorenzo Dunn. Dunn, probably Dune. Book club. I can't read it. Oh. Hello. Okay. Okay. Reload. Private second class Pulaski. Conceptual material, hidden trend, undefined ingredient. Okay. Well, no one's saying here, lady, so. Okay, she's very accepting of this. Yeah. Yeah. She's way too accepting of this, in my opinion. This is all very strange. Control points are locations that the oldest house has, that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. Good thing I read this, otherwise I'd be very confused. And the control points appear when appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the redacted arrangement. The building but surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by redacted detection of an unobstructed ping using the redacted within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or redacted or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be redacted. Controlled, maybe? Refer to file 725-2788 for the full report. Emergency supply. Well, she's dead now, I think. That's what that means? Yeah. Okay. Is that area secure? Mm. Mm. About trench. At least not yet. Or you did, and you're even crazier now. Yeah, that's a good question. I like how she has to think. Yeah, his seems like it could only make things worse. Yeah. Why is she letting a random person off the street being in charge? Well, I mean, I suppose for superpowers. I probably wouldn't have understood it even if I had been paying attention. Okay, thank you for the talk. Okay, what do we got here? Sector elevator. Can't do anything with that. God, they really changed fast, didn't they? Security level 3. This thing, which isn't creepy at all. Any more lore? weapon mod. Health recovery, energy boost. Oh, wait. Assets. Collectibles. Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters, or they are cocoons preparing for their next stage of evolution. Or both. When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing the transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file redacted for full report. The only person you should fail is yourself. Wow. Okay. Why that's under reports, I'm not sure. Ooh. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in this Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. D. Rodriguez. I mean, fair. Examination of paranatural topics and technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in culture or redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to File 4/19/1935 for full report. And this is to the director's office. Office. More undefined readings. this is a new thing. Shelter M72. Federal Bureau of Control 2H Marshall from L. Keenum. Subject another dud. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. Don't hope for that. Don't hope for that. Avoid modern technology. Synchronicity Research Department. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Perform daily checks for foreign plant matter. Federal Bureau of Control. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby. Remember, she is turning 46. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so fucking fun. Executive meeting minutes. 2 executive staff from admin. Subject executive meeting agenda. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. And please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh, you can't destroy the sinks, I see. Yeah, these people made Max Payne. Okay, that's them. It's that. annoyance dealt with. Oh, one more. Oh, okay. Always been the new you. Want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. This happens more and more now. You gave us permission in your regulations. We wait in the stains. The word describes this word that is redacted. Repeat the word. The name of the sound, it resonates in your house. After the song, time for applause. We build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home. Remind us of home. You've taken your boss with you. All must be eaten. Under the conceptual reality behind this reality, you must want these waves to drag you away. After the song, time for applause. The cliche is death out of time, breaking the first, the second, the third, the fourth wall, the fifth wall, the floor, no floor, you fall. How do you say insane? Hurts to be happy. Earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic and safe and nothing to worry about. Haha, funny. The last egg breaks now. The hole in your room is a hole in you. We came in and we let you in through the hole in you. You have always been here, the only what? A copy of a copy. Orange peel. The picture is you holding the picture. When you hear this, you will know where you're in new you. You want to listen. You want to dream. If this is about Jesse, you want to smile, you want to hurt. You don't want to be. You are a worm free time. The thunder song distorts you. Happiness comes. White pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. This to be true. Stand around you while you dream. Can almost hear our words, but forget. Okay, they're repeating now. Okay, that's sealed. Okay, I ambushed you, but it didn't work out as well as I hoped. Travel costs. Summary: visited and the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, oh my god, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lodge. Expenditures: accommodations $831.29, meals $714.84, gasoline $295, Eve 12, minibar $313.61. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for record, I again request that you give us a budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Roundley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any place of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. I wonder if you got assigned to this job because you were a high functioning alcoholic, or if it just happened. And oh, hello. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. That's also bad. Oh, dead letters. Researching records. Hiss barrier. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy multiple concentrated resonance sources are found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? Well, I mean, it obviously knows how to control our movement. Oh, this is from Emily Pope. Am I getting these from the future? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file redacted in the report. Okay, there's gonna be something coming to kill me. So. Oh. I was right. Okay, recharge, 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 recharge. Dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. These letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the postal services as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones might allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system that allows us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Oh my god, this seems like such a soul-crushing thing to be doing if you're not Bartwell. Singing fish. Mr. Governor, I call the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folks to fix it. I got one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Oh, hello. Okay. Where's the creepy kid videos? And everything to read. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you would like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Book Club Penny. Hello, avid readers. The book club will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Oh, this one Oh, yes, yes, yes. I love this. I love these. What? The fresh old kids. One of my favorite parts of this fucking game. This fucking game, man. This fucking game. Bum, 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 bum. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fan plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body. Like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Wait, wait. Is there a way further up? Well, I mean, there might be later on when I get a certain upgrade. Spoilers, but mercy killings for my own sanity. Okay. I wonder if they're American flags in every edition. Like, do they localize it different for different areas? We. Well, you can't do a slidey slide? The floppy disk nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis, teach us to believe, Director. Woohoo! Well, bad news, you kind of are now. Launch line cube thingamajig into hold advanced score. Destroy the fakes copies. Ability gift burden. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane secret base. You must stop mute them, Director. Ooh. The floppy disk is now bound delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane. Oh, hello. Any more people need to see the light? Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained, well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed aeronatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observation is required. Refer to file redacted for further report. Hiss Demolition Expert. The Bureau allows only certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile weapons. volatile materials and weaponry, our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat and scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restricts usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. Floppy disk must be contained within a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling Presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to redacted for research purposes. Background: stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette, I wonder if it was, we'll meet her later, but the head of whatever, I forget what her name is, contained launch codes to redacted missiles, believing to be reserved for use against redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Asshole. Book Club Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around and almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech, and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and gun and space hippies, or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. The scene where they invade the city planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. It kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Oh, let me see something. Let me... Oh, he's gone. I think that was L. Sampson who got smacked in the face by the thing, but Tomasi. Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes this public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted, and redacted for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Mailroom, cafeteria, central executive. Oh, okay. I feel like I need a security clearance. Clearance level 1. Okay, that's nothing interesting. anything in here? Okay, that's weird. And it doesn't shut off. Okay. Somewhere among the things that along when things went weird, no one was sure if that or how this happened, whether. Okay, I can't. My voice is too. Can't read that at this time. Ooh, America Overnight. Mm. Okie dokie. Lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. From Marshall to Tomasi, a proper distinction of lockdown types. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency override is handled. They can only be lifted via directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system override. The process is not the same as directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's as confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant that it stays this way. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Marshall. That's America Overnight. Oh, it does follow me. It's a little creepy. Oh, oh. Haha. Systems security evaluation confirmed data breach. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of the users. Patrick Stroichens, Rubens Naguira, Arto Kolumaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Saarinen. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. I wonder if that's a reference to some of the designers. Network disconnected. Okay. Office rules of conduct. Already you know this. Okay. Now let's progress with the story. And that's Tomasi, I believe. Oh, fuck. I forgot to keep a lookout for the little buddies. Yay. Oh, can I go back to Central Executive? think I can buy upgrades now, can I? No, I cannot. Okay. He can fly, he can fly, he can fly, he can fly, he can fly. Fuck. Okay, I think for the self element's fair. Oh, now I'm back up to full health. Okay. And I scared him off. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau Parent utilitarians. Some prefer to charge for targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against Hiss elevated due to their own talent in that area. They tend to do not use any weaponry except for their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How do they use their paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural abilities in the individuals it corrupts. Yeah, you think? Okay. Butte summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light and switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. When searching the closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte home's closet disappeared during this incident. Oh, this is based on a real thing. Ah. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Oh, oof. Oof. He must have wound up at Cloaca. Oh, that's an emergency phone. Ah, nothing in the medical kit. Hotline chamber. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. And okay, mostly Director Trench. But also a lot of custodians. Notice Ocean Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switches. The law of three applies. So this is 2. This is 3. Okay, this is a very Americana type place. Oh, oops. Wait. Please tell me I don't have to do this again. Oh, they waited for me to throw the thing. again. Oh. Okay. Now I'm here. Hotline Seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Okay, Astral Plane Challenge again. Oh, okay, where am I going? Fuck. Okay, I made that one. Well done, Dial Director. You can contact us past selves. In the hotline collectible, we expect compulsive weekly calls. Tomasi's dead. Oh, okay, that's not good. Okay, I listen to the uh, phone calls from beyond, then I quit. Hotline. Objects should be accessible for use should be inaccessible to use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used, I'm guessing that's board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. Brain hemorrhaging? Based on the nosebleed? See Dr. Darling in presentation of 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origins remain unknown. Yeah. Oh, I got bad news for you. I'm not so sure. Oof. Oof. Oh god, this is not good. Mm. Well, you could fix that. You need a shrink, man. Oh, wow, this guy is messed up. Ouch. You are a director now. We expect independence, dependence. You are authority chosen one. The Bureau game needs you. Okay. So I think that's it for the night. So until next time, have fun and take care of each other out there. Good night.